to Accent on TV. Best of Poland and Europe. Right here on LA Talk Radio.
Hello, everybody. Okay, we have our second show tonight. Obvious, we are very excited. We are a little nervous because you never know. This is a live TV, live performance for some of us. And my guest, that's all what really matters. I have amazing guest for today. Accent on TV, the best of Poland and Europe, second show. Everybody needs to move right now to video channel on LA Talk Radio and just watch us and listen to us every Monday from 7 till 8. And like I said, doesn't really matter what I'm saying because my English is pretty funny. It's all how I look. I hope I look well and good today.
Yeah, you
okay?
look good.
Okay. And then, okay, I need to introduce myself. I'm a host of Accent on the radio for almost 2.5 years, from 6 till 7 on the Channel 1, LA Talk Radio. Channel 1. To get a little bit more confusion, we are switching channels from Channel 1 to video channel. And for, I hope, forever, we'll be there on every Monday again from 7 till 8. My co-host,
Marek Bacik.
Marek Bacik. I just love this guy. And
You have no choice.
I have a choice. I think after many, many years, I learned that I have a choice in life.
Right,
Okay? But that's why I chose you. And
Perfect.
someday maybe we'll explain and tell people how we
One
really
of those
met.
days.
That was really a very unusual situation. We are meeting in places that we never can really expect. And we always are in the same time, the same moment, the same place for like last 7 months. It's like, hey, what are you doing? Are you stalking me? Are you stalking me? Why are you here?
Yeah, I was wondering.
And we were wondering what's going on. And then we start talking. And obvious Marek has beautiful sense of humor. I just love it. And he's a Polish gentleman. He's
Most
a
definitely.
businessman. He has brain for business.
Somewhere.
I want this a little bit more for myself. But outside of that, we love Poland. We love Europe. We are here for many, many years. And we have so many wonderful friends that we want to bring to this great show. Today, I have my beautiful, beautiful early co-host. You are here with me,
That's
guest
right.
and co-host, Beata Poźniak.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
Yeah,
Beata.
probably we need to be closer to microphone.
Yeah.
Beata Poźniak. And then we have this beautiful gentleman. Because what can I say? He's gorgeous. And that's what is very important. And he plays saxophone. How good this could be, you know? Reinhold, hi.
Hello. I'm glad to be here.
Are you happy that you are on the camera?
Hey, it's all good. Hi,
One
guys.
1 hour ago, we had a very cool show, radio show. We were playing music, we were talking, and we were just we were very excited because all of us have funky accents, great accents, and we love America, and America loves us. I think that's what really this show is about, to prove how many successful people are living in America. We are bringing the best of us into this country, and we hope that all of people who are watching us, they will just know us a little bit more. Today we'll be talking about a little bit past, because we all have past, whatever you
Definitely.
say, Eastern European past,
Right.
sometimes little dark. Gentleman, Reinhold has little happier past because he was like on a board.
Drinking and stuff. Yeah, that's
Party
what it
all the
was.
time.
That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Side,
It's totally different path.
Yeah, then
Totally.
different
Yeah.
past. And I don't know. I'm always happy. I don't know why. I just love
drugs.
life. I love maybe I need to start drinking something. But apropos drinking, one day we'll be showing great Polish vodka and Polish beer.
That's right.
And because we are looking for good sponsors, and I know
I
we'll
wanna
find
try
you.
that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well,
definitely.
and last week we had a great cake that your wife, Mareczko,
But
baked
she-
for us. Krysi,
Then
yes.
she showed me what has happened after the cake. Then she
Aw.
goes, "You gotta go on a diet."
Oh my God.
What can you do?
Okay,
You know?
and we taught,
Yeah.
we were teaching people how to speak Polish, and that's
Right.
what our mission is really about.
So today word is
Pierogi.
pivo.
Pivo and pierogi.
Pivo and pierogi, both on P.
Okay, Pivo.
Pivo.
Pivo?
I love it, Reinhold. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, we know what is
Yeah,
pivo.
but when she's gonna say Pivo, you just
I
like
should
Mel.
know. Yeah.
And I
Go ahead, Beata.
Pivo.
Oh, there you go.
Pivo means beer. Last lesson, I need to just write all these words that we are teaching people. We are talking ciasto. Ciasto
Right.
was a cake because that's what we had in middle of our table. Then now we will know two Polish words, beer and ciasto.
So it's almost like Rosetta Stone.
Oh gosh,
It's just gonna
that's-
take you a long time to conquer the language.
How do you say "I love you" in Polish?
Kocham cię.
Oh,
Kocham cię.
Kocham cię.
Oh my God,
gosh.
let's go. Reinhard, what are we doing?
Those are the first things that I need to learn.
That's it.
You
That's
really-
it.
And I
That's
know
it.
you had some good luck because you know a little bit of Poland. You had some good luck with your music being played in Poland.
That's exactly right. Yes. As a matter of fact, I have my music on Jazz FM in Poland, and my music was on Best of 2012, and the host over there, Robert Rotajczak.
Very good.
Yeah, he heard my music and he put it on his shows, and he also, wrote a review in a Polish jazz magazine, actually, which was very, very nice. And so I'm trying to, I'm on my way to have an audience already. I'm trying to expand that audience in Poland, so I hope that we get a chance.
And
to do
hey,
more.
I will be the ambassador there.
That's right. You'll be the
Like,
ambassador in September.
Yes, I'm hoping to go to
And
my
Reinhard's
country.
gonna do your song with you
Yep.
on saxophone.
Exactly.
And
I did-
Beata's gonna read.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
gonna be-
Oh, we're gonna be like,
And what's the venue? Where are we going to?
oh,
play?
anywhere. I mean, we just stop and just
We just
do
play.
it.
Do it. Just
Just
do it.
do it.
That's
it.
We have great venues, especially for jazz music. This is so unusual. And I just got offered for another CD, and they want me to record old evergreens of Polish music.
Beautiful.
But in a jazz version. With,
Oh, nice.
Yes,
Very
and
nice.
that was amazing. You offered. I didn't ask. I am honored to have you on any of my songs, and I cannot imagine. Because I think this will happen. This needs to happen.
Yes, I really
Reinhard,
love
I'll
it.
be honored to you be in my house anytime.
Oh my God, my pleasure.
and play
pleasure.
saxophone.
Okay, then, like always, we have a great guest, and we have so little time, only 40 minutes today. And we need to play some music. We need to listen and learn a little bit about Beata Poźniak. A lot of people maybe know her face already because this girl played in few very known movies in America and sitcoms, and also she has great past, and she's very complicated
And
lady.
she's an artist.
The things that we
Right, right
have,
here.
I don't know if camera can show.
Well, we're gonna
we
show
have a
it.
lot of
Yeah,
goodies
eventually the
that
whole
Beata
thing.
brought for us. I asked for that. She's very nice
I just moved in,
and
got
sweet
my
lady.
whole-
I'm like,
Yeah, she
my
just
whole
moved in
house.
here.
I know we
The
are
whole
on a
house.
camera. People
That's
can
it.
see right now. We want to show how
Welcome to
great
our home,
things
Beata.
are.
Thank you.
Yes, and Marek, you are in very tough position because you need
Really?
to follow everything what Beatka says and just
I
present.
don't
the
mind.
visuals.
I
You
don't mind. So as long as she's gonna say something about torture, we good.
Oh my gosh!
We're
okay.
good. Yeah,
We're
we,
good.
we need to go more
Yeah, we're
into
good.
that.
And I'm
because-
guilty of it. I supposed to just add MP3 with this beautiful.
Next time we invite her, she's gonna
spoken
do
Well, you
words.
can see
that
it.
is
You can
called.
actually listen it on my website.
But
There you
yes,
go.
And if you can
It's,
give us
Perfect.
your website, Beata Poźniak.
Beata.com. It's BEATA.com.
That's it.
BEATA.
TA.com.
I cannot believe that
Wow.
nobody took it.
That
How
is-
did you?
Yeah, how did you get that?
How did you get that?
That's
Oh,
amazing.
actually,
Okay,
well, you-
now we need to right away go to Reinhold because his name and his first name and his website is not so easy, but it's also very interesting because we'll be learning a little bit Austrians. Okay, how you spell your name in your gorgeousness way.
Oh yeah. So my name is Reinhold Schwarzwald.
Wow, Reinhold.
It's very simple spelling. ReinHold SCHWARZWALD. Right. So that's pretty
Okay,
simple,
just
right? Isn't
Reinhold.
it?
I already lost
Reinhold.
you.
.com.
But
ReinholdRansov.com.
please, everybody, just go to Facebook, to Accent On,
Yeah.
on Radio Accent on TV, also the Best of Poland and Europe. I have all links of my guests there. Then, and this will be on our website for LA Talk Radio and on YouTube and on iTunes. I hope soon we'll be everywhere. That's our goal. We'll spread our wings, and the Best of Poland and the Best of Europe in America on Accent On will be here for everybody to grab and click on us because we want a lot of clicks, a lot of likes. Please. Okay, lady first.
Okay.
Beata. Beata, or
Beata.
people, if you love somebody or like somebody, you just say sweeter. Hi, Beatka.
That's right. Beatka, Beatush, Beateczka.
Beatunia.
Wow, we could
Beatunia.
go
Yeah.
forever.
Many
We could
different-
go
but-
forever with this.
So
Yeah.
in Polish, you say Beata.
Beata,
but,
right.
Here in the
Beatusha.
States, they say Beata.
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 Okay. I like Beata better somehow.
Beata.
I like that.
Yeah.
Beata, you have so many faces. You have so many talents.
And they're
you
beautiful
are
faces.
so many beautiful faces. You
yes,
do
yes.
so much. And you came from Eastern Europe. I think we were similar in the same age. We're moving from our country for different reasons. I'm in America 25 years. Again, my way was not to find myself in this country. I just fell in love with gentlemen. And
That's a good reason to
Yeah.
come. That's
Definitely.
A great,
Right.
that's
it
a definite
was
reason.
good reason.
Yeah, till 2 years ago, and something happens.
But the best, again, I have
And
my
it's still
amazing
happening.
child.
But you say, you have your amazing daughter.
I
That's
have a
true.
daughter
So
that
does it,
just
you
was
know.
worth everything.
Right.
And hi, Natasha Miraya. 4 more days, she will be graduating from USC.
Congratulations,
Wow.
Natasha. Woo!
Congratulations. Big deal.
Okay, then I'm here
That is
25
awesome.
years. I love America. I love my country. I love everything what both countries can offer to me, and I'm taking the most for myself and for my families. I know, Beatka, you came here. You had a dream. You wanted to discover who you will be, who you are, because you're a complicated person. But really, you
Thank
came.
you.
Yes, you
It's a
came here
compliment.
to become, hopefully, an actor.
Well, I was born and raised in Poland. I was born in Gdańsk, that people know it's the home of Solidarity,
Right.
Solidarność, Lech Wałęsa. That's the beautiful, beautiful city I grew up
Oh
in.
my
gorgeous
gosh, what
city,
a beautiful
absolutely
Gorgeous,
city.
yeah.
absolutely
Could you
gorgeous.
spell
Gdańsk, Gdan with the accent igu.
We're just testing if you
And
know how to
K.
spell.
Gdańsk. I love Gdańsk. Love, love, love,
That's
love.
so
love.
important.
The way you said
Kocham Gdańsk.
the way you
Gdańsk.
said accent aigu makes me think
Think.
that you speak French as well.
Oh, oui.
Yeah, you
Français,
see, there you
but-
go. Huh?
Hey, the accent aigu.
Is this
Well,
a,
ooh la la.
Reina, is this a line for
Yeah,
Beata?
this
What,
is
what,
like from
what are you going
Paris.
there?
Am I learning something about you? Are you speaking French also?
I used to live in Paris, actually, as a matter of fact.
And
so
you are
I-
coming back from Paris?
Yes, I just come back from Paris. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll talk to you
Yeah,
a
yes.
little bit
Wow,
later
nice.
because we have now Beata. Beata, you were beautiful young actress. You were playing in a Polish theater. We both went through little, and Marek also, with this little hell of solidarity and changes. We loved our countries, but certain things maybe were not working so well, and we felt like this part of the world seems like has more to offer when it comes to artistry and soul and freedom and all these beautiful things. And you came here in 80s?
That's right. Just before the wall came down, nobody knew that Poland will change.
Right.
So I
That's
already.
interesting.
Yeah, nobody.
What month
knew.
did you come in? In 80s?
85.
85?
And the wall
Okay.
came down 89.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go. So.
So,
Yeah.
but I already graduated from. I already had my master's degree.
Right, from very
in-
prestigious school in
from-
Poland, actually,
From,
so.
the
Which?
film school
Which?
in Łódź, and I already was a working actor, but it's hard to explain how it worked in those days. When you were performing in the theater, a censor had to come in, and he or she would tell you what you can or cannot say,
Right.
even you are in character.
There was no freedom of speech.
So the times were surreal, and that's why now, as a painter, I guess, because I also, between projects, I love to paint and
Right,
sculpt.
right. Hold on one
And
second.
it has to be very surreal. And I think now I know where it comes from.
There you go. There's one of the
Okay.
paintings.
I love you, Marek. This
Yeah,
is
you
so
have-
important.
you
See,
know,
today I'm
it's a
not
beautiful
sitting in this
painting.
chair.
It's gotta be done.
Yes, and I'm so
Well-
happy I'm not there hanging. Yes. Then you are the wall. And could you explain us? You said you are a painter.
Yeah, this is actually
The complicated
it's called
woman.
Mimosane. She is the mother of memory. So going back to the past, thinking where we were and where we are and what could happen to us as a human race. So you'll see in that painting, all the races of people are in a woman's body.
Yeah, we are mothers for everybody.
Yeah.
No, it's a beautiful painting. It's the collage and everything.
Okay, I
So
need
anyway,
to say
from
that people can
Amazon.
purchase this one. You
Right.
can
Yeah,
go and
it's
purchase.
actually is on Amazon.
Yeah.
And if you just type in my name or
Beata Poźniak.
Mimosine or just put International Women's Day, I created this particular painting in 1994 to commemorate the introduction of the first bill in the history of United States. I, with the help of Congresswoman Maxine Waters, introduced the bill of celebrating International Women's Day.
Right, that's awesome.
What in
Wow.
Eastern Europe?
Yep.
In Europe is
It's a huge
March 8th.
March 8th.
March
yes.
March
8th.
8th, yeah.
And some people say that this was a little socialistic, communistic holiday. Yes, but really,
In our country, that's what we thought, that
Yeah.
it came from Mother Russia. That's
Mother
how we
Russia.
brought it up. But then, in Australia, it's huge. In Finland, it's huge because it came, the whole day, the concept came from actually the suffragette movement. The first person was Clara Zetkin in Copenhagen in 1913. That's when it was introduced. So, so that's when that's how long ago.
That's a
The
long time
concept
ago.
was 1910, but the introduction officially for March 8th, International Women's Day, was 1913.
Wow.
and now we have here official.
So it's still
Women's Day.
going. It's still Women's Day, yes. And
And she's the
I- I-
representative Women's Day.
no, well, it's nice.
Beautiful.
Many people now celebrate it, including in the White House.
Right.
So that's
Wow.
nice.
I think that James Brown said it perfectly in his song. It's a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing without a woman.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
God.
I'm telling you,
Reinhold,
Ryan.
why you always
Whatever
say
you
what
say
you're
something, man,
supposed
it's
to.
done.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay, then you are an actor, you are a painter, you are a sculptor, you are a mother, you
Yeah.
are a singer in a way too, and you also love to do voiceovers. Yes, you are having your own great success story when it comes to reading.
That's right. There's
Well,
Okay, explain us
these
these two
are
great.
audiobooks. They can
Yes.
be found on audible.com. And the first audiobook, it's called The Winter Palace. It's the history of Catherine the Great. And it's #1 best-selling book written by Iva Stashniak. And it's been published and recorded by Random House. And what I am excited about is that after the first book, which was a 19-hour audiobook where I had to do 78 characters,
Gosh.
there was soon after book #2 because it became like, it's a surprise. It was a surprise for us, a best-selling book. So the other book also, Empress of the Night, is also a 19-hour audiobook. And what I am excited about, speaking of accents, that Random House, I believe it's the largest publisher in the world, hired someone with an accent.
with real accent.
With a real accent.
Right.
So, because if you look on audible.com, you'll see all American actresses or
Right.
actors. And few of them will be from maybe England, but you will not see anybody from our part of the world.
I think you're the
So
first
I'm
Polish
very
woman, actually,
excited
who did a book.
that other actors hopefully will have also the opportunity, and we'll see more foreign names, because after all, isn't that what we all about here in
Right.
America?
Oh, definitely.
Right?
We all foreign.
So there'll be a true representation
No,
of
no.
each
But it's
culture.
interesting, by the way. I think because I noticed that too. But it was not always that way, because when you think back, like in the 30s and 40s and 50s, there were a lot of actresses actually more, who had accents, strong accents, and were also in in movies here in America. Like you had, Greta Garbo,
Greta Garbo, right.
Marlene Dietrich, and you had also like Sophia Loren, and the Italian actress in Spanish.
They were beautiful women,
You
that's
had a
what it is
lot of
too.
European, and so I don't know when that happened. That all of a sudden it became bad to have an
Right,
accent.
right.
It's interesting to know. I don't know exactly.
No,
what the
definitely. If
story
you're
is
looking at a
behind it.
host show too on TV, there's not even one of them with an accent.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, we are changing this for sure. Everybody. That was my dream 7 or 8 years ago, even maybe more years ago. That's what I wanted, because I think America is a very friendly country, and most of my friends are becoming or coming from somewhere else, and parents for sure. They're
Right.
from all over.
Exactly.
And they are so patient with me, and they all say, Ilana, I was so ashamed sometimes. Oh my gosh, I don't know this word, that word. I know I'm very well educated in my country, but my ability of speaking here, there were sometimes, that's not it. Then everybody's, no, we love you. That's all what they were saying. And that's what helped me really to believe that, come on, if people like me, they will probably listen and they will understand the issues of people with accent, because we want to give you all. Sometimes we just don't have words to describe.
Right.
way,
It's like,
okay?
whoa.
Okay. Then we need to push the button, magical button, and we need
What
to
one?
listen to Beata speaking words. Then maybe from Random House.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, please.
All right. So.
The pain is sharp, piercing, a burning daggers thrust inside her skull, somewhere behind the right eye. It hits just as she lifts her quill out of an inkwell. Her hand freezes. The quill dropped, stains the letter she was just about to sign. The mantel clock begins to chime. She recalls being frightened as a child to see the hands of a clock turned back, believing time itself might go back, and she would be forced to live again through everything she had already lived through, depriving her of the adventure of the future. The pain doesn't stop or diminish. It is already 9 o'clock, and she is still behind with the reading she must finish before her secretary arrives. She considers calling Zotov, her valet, but dismisses the thought quickly. The headache will go away by itself, but once her old servant begins to fuss, she won't be able to send him away. Pani, her Italian greyhound, sniffs her mistress's hand with fierce concentration, licking the skin of her palm. The dog is slender and fine-boned, a direct descendant of beloved Zemira, who lies buried in the Tsarskoye Selo gardens. "I've nothing for you there," she mutters. She tries to pat Pani's head, but her right hand is strangely wooden, stiff and unwieldy. So she settles for an awkward caress, noting thick drops of pus in the corners of her dog's eyes. Just like Zemira, Pani is prone to...
I just needed to wait for this German accent. No, that was so good, because obvious we will move specially. I know that.
That was awesome. I love that. I mean, like,
That's
I
amazing.
could
Yeah.
listen.
I know.
I could listen to your voice the whole
For
night.
you can
It's
listen for the
fantastic.
19 hours what the
Exactly.
book is.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
Driving.
over and
I need
over,
to-
driving somewhere, but perfect.
Yes.
It's actually really surprising how audiobooks took off. I mean, everybody now, when they are in
A lot of
traffic,
my friends,
they
yes.
just sit in the car and listen. It's amazing.
Yes, it
And
is
we'll be
definitely.
talking a little bit about your movies, because whatever we say, you are an actor with great name, and I know people remember you from few very good one, big one, and we are very proud of that. Okay, we have our gorgeous guests. We need some music. That's what we play on Accent On, and Reinhold was already my guest twice right now on radio show. And I know you have this special sound. Marek says a vibration.
I know, the vibration of sound.
They have these wonderful
Vibrations.
friendships going on.
No
Marek-
wonder the girls love you, man.
Yeah, Marek says, I'm taking my wife and I'll be dancing
Oh,
to
yeah,
your
definitely.
music right away.
Definitely.
And that will happen probably very, very soon. But right now, it's true. You are coming from Austria and now you are in America. How many years?
I've been here for 15 years now.
Ah, you're a young baby. 15
young-
years. We are much older.
That's a young
Yes.
baby.
Here. And then your reason to come to America was a little bit different than Beata. Beata wanted to discover herself. She knew she needed to fly, and she knows till this day.
And she
lot
did
of
open the
things-
wings and fly.
Yeah.
And I'm still flying.
And you're
Yeah,
still
still
flying.
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 Definitely, you should.
I am like every morning, I don't know, very similar to you. Today I want to be this, next day I am that, the next day I for sure will be something else. And it's like, ooh, my daughter always say, Mom, stop it. Just stop for a moment, stop. I just cannot see me. But you, I always said a little bit, you had an easy, a little bit easier than us. But you mentioned
know that.
hour ago, no, you didn't. You also remember the crossing the path of Hungary, because mommy is Hungarian. You had the memories of being very young child and seeing the border, seeing mother being separated from you, and you were waiting, not being able to join mother on her visit to see her family. You knew something is awkward and not right there. You didn't like that.
Absolutely.
But then you were also son of two wonderful musicians, which they gave you in the blood, the taste of what the real musician's
That's
life
right,
is, and
yeah, it's
actor
like,
life, and of course comedian, because
Yeah.
you're entertainer also. And mine, I just love the same what you love, that just touring and singing and
Yes.
performing.
Right.
And you are class act, okay?
Thank you so much. Thank
Yes,
you. Thank you.
and
Appreciate that.
I know you have some magic there, that we need to show
I
your
know,
beautiful
I was wondering where
sax-
she's
yeah.
pointing.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
why?
it's like- yeah,
magic?
me too.
Whatever.
I go,
But
what
he's
kind
there.
of magic?
Which
we go,
magic are
What
you
kind of
talking
show
about?
is this?
Magical. We will listen
Have a whole
to.
panorama of
That's
magic.
right.
We are on a camera.
Yeah, you
and
can't do
it's
this to guys. You gotta just be really straight about it.
Okay, and it's uncensored. Then
That's
whatever
right.
you dirty
That's
mind
right.
think
That's
a good
about.
thing.
Our mind just goes somewhere else.
Okay, that's
There's
typical.
magic right down there. Reinhardt,
Yeah.
we
What are
want
you
to
talking
see
about?
the magic.
The magic right here.
Let's talk about nails or
Yeah,
something.
right.
But you will be listening to your pre-recorded music. We will be listening to one of your songs that you sing.
Oh yeah.
Then I don't even know where to start, and I would really want to have little tiny bits of you playing live
Yes, you
on
want that?
saxophone.
Okay.
Then,
Yeah.
what do you want? Where do you want to start? What would you like first? Do you want to talk about your new project, your voice? Because I'm so excited about that.
Oh,
I
thank
cannot
you.
believe I didn't know it's you, and so good.
Yeah, well, I'm working on a new project actually right now, so it's going to be like kind of a pre-premiere, so to speak, because it's not out yet. But we are working, and I have a very good friend, my dear friend David Sparkman is awesomely talented producer, arranger, and songwriter and singer too himself. And he approached me a little while ago, last year actually, with this project. Said, "Okay, I want to really produce your next album, and I want to work on producing a vocal album for you." And I said, "Okay, that's awesome. That's fantastic, because that's where I come from. I always, love to sing. I sing since I was a child, and I sang in different bands and everything. But my album that I have, Sunset, that I have out, so is all instrumental. So I wanted to go back a little bit to those roots. Really, what inspired me to play the saxophone too is to approach the saxophone with the soul of a vocalist, of somebody who likes the great vocalists. And I was always a fan when I was listening to music. I loved, Nat King Cole and Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder and all these.
Great
Those are my-
names, yeah.
those are my heroes. And Sammy Davis Jr., really one of my heroes, that my parents took me to a concert in Vienna,
Wow.
Austria, when I was 11 years old, and it was fantastic. Lasting impact on me, because the level of artistry, the talent, but also the joy and the generosity actually touched me so much and so deeply that I was like, I want to do this. That's what I want to do. I want to be there. Want to be on that stage. I want to entertain people, and hopefully I can touch them as much as
You did today,
that's what.
Marek, you are in love.
You did today.
with
Dude,
sound
actually, this is
vibration.
like
But the-
unbelievable.
But the most important, I think, for me, because Accent Down is so special to me, and I'm hoping will be to many people who are watching and listening, that I think this is a premiere.
Yes, it is. Yes,
Woohoo!
it is.
Awesome.
We like premieres, and when people listen to Accent on the radio from our past, I have this luck. People are coming to me with the first fresh, baked songs, cooked songs. They smell so good, they're so tasty, and my ears are just,
hear it.
and my heart, that's all what we
That's
want.
right.
Yeah, and
Let's
that's
play
our
the
take,
title.
actually. Our take of a Jimi Hendrix song. It's called Little Wing. It's a great song by the great Jimi Hendrix, and we have a different take on it, so with a new arrangement. So that's it. Little
Awesome. So let's listen.
Wing, arranged by David Spark.
Well, she's walking through the clouds with a circus mind that's running wild. Butterflies and zebras and moonbeam and fairy tales. That's all she ever thinks about. It's riding with the wind I'm sad, she comes to me. With 1,000 smiles she gives to me free. It's alright, baby. Take anything you want from me. Anything. When I'm sad, she comes to me. With 1,000 smiles she gives to me free. It's alright, baby. Take anything you want from me.
Okay, I know that we'll be listening to you more and more now when you
Man,
sing.
I love you before
and
and I want to marry you.
Okay.
You know, this is it's amazing.
Thank you so
Your
much.
voice is beautiful. The sax, oh my, the whole,
Please,
wow.
please, can you open
You the whole package.
Can you open your beautiful? Yes.
Magic.
Then you got a magic.
Could you do this?
It's gonna take
Would
me a-
you like?
It's gonna take
one?
me a little bit to put it together.
That's
though.
fine. So we
Oh,
talk
okay.
to.
Okay, we'll be
So we
talking-
talk to
Yeah.
Beata
talk
and
to
you put
Beata.
it together.
I really want
Awesome.
people to see you in action.
That's right.
Because I think you got the it. When you play, it's just very, very
You just got
special.
the when he walks, when he talks, when he moves. Holy moly,
Look at
Mr. Reinhardt.
Christina, we are talking to wife. You need to be there here with
that's
us.
all
and just
right.
say, "Mother."
That's all right.
Yes. No, we really are a big fan of
Definitely. Oh, definitely.
Reinhardt.
Reinhardt's awesome.
Girl, lady,
Go.
actor. Again, you're mama. You have a son.
Yes, I do.
How old is he?
13.
Oh, that's the tough age or beautiful age?
Beautiful age. Every age has its own.
He loves Poland.
He loves
speaks a little bit
yes,
Polish.
he speaks actually very well.
Oh gosh, I feel so bad. My daughter.
Yeah, me too now.
No.
Damn.
He
So
does.
your children are speaking. You have
Oh,
two daughters.
the older one speaks Polish, yes, but the younger one just
a little bit.
right. It's kind of tough when you go to school and everybody speaks English.
Yeah, Natasha.
You know?
Natasha is learning Polish right now. I cannot wait. We have beautiful family from Krakow coming to visit us for whole month, and I know she will be talking exclusively Polish or trying to learn, and this will be something very, very special. Coming back to you, I just couldn't get out of you the answer for the question that I wanted to get out hour ago. Please tell us how this happened that you played a role of wife of Oswald.
Okay, that was my
Please.
debut when I moved to the States. Oliver Stone, actually, I met with him and he offered me the part of Marina Oswald, which is Lee Harvey Oswald's wife, which was played by Gary Oldman. It was kind of ironic because I escaped from politics in a way, and my first film in this country is such a political
So tough.
movie and such a controversial film.
I just want people to go to YouTube and see, because you have on your
Fragments,
website
yeah,
fragments.
sure,
You are
absolutely.
so believable in this role. I know you met her.
I met, yes, well, part of the research was that I had several conversations with Jim Garrison. Kevin Costner played Jim Garrison, the district attorney in New Orleans. And then I met with her. I actually flew to Dallas and stayed with her and lived with her for a certain time. And that was very helpful because how many books I read, that's how many theories I got.
Away how
And
you
I went through the
spoke.
26 volumes of Warren Commission and read every single Time magazine, Newsweek, and anything I could get a hold of. So that was a very unique part. And after that, Oliver cast me in a TV series called Wild Palms with Jim Belushi and Angie Dickinson, where I play kind of a la Japanese. And then after that, it was Young
Melrose?
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Young-
Oh,
Young
wow,
Indiana
yes.
Jones for George
Good.
Lucas.
You're
And
so
that
good,
was
Mareczku.
great.
Thank
that,
you so much.
That was a wonderful. Yeah, they actually made some books as well based on the characters, and I play a feisty revolutionary. She overtakes the
You're always
government.
feisty anyway, so it doesn't matter. But you play
And the
yourself. That's what you're
energy,
saying.
The energy. I
Did you
love
play
it.
something on Melrose?
And on Melrose
Yes.
Place, yes, I play a doctor on
I
the
remember
show.
you.
I got this
remember.
problem with my liver. Can you check it out?
Yeah, me too. All of a sudden.
I know. It's just like
live now.
yeah, you know. I mean, you play a doctor, might as well do it.
Yeah,
You know.
that was really great
Oh, I
on
believe it,
Melrose
yeah.
Place, and that was actually.
But it was a hit
really-
show, it's a
it was
big
a
show.
hit show. I actually came. I met with Mr. Spelling. I mean, was Mr. Television
Right.
in those days. And they saw me in JFK, and they said, "Gosh, we would love to write something for you."
Wow. So the
And this is when I just arrived. I mean, I still haven't seen many shows, and so I see, like, I don't know, a few people on the couch, a few guys asking me questions. So, what kind of characters you would like to play? And I said, well, I'd like to play someone that makes a difference, someone that, something meaningful. I like to play parts that I never played before, and they kind of scratching their heads and saying, have you seen the show?
that's a Melrose Place.
And I knew that something is not happening.
Right,
and I was
right.
driving back home and thinking, I blew it, and of course I know who Spelling is. I mean,
right.
everybody
Right.
heard
Spelling was
his
a
name.
huge name. Yeah.
Wow.
And I started, so the next day, somebody knocks on my door, and I can see it's a courier, and he brings a big box. And I see in those days was like VHSs, so it said
Right.
there was a note there. Welcome aboard, but catch up with the show.
Wow. That must be
And
amazing.
that was amazing. So I play
Yeah.
a single mom. My daughter was Mara Wilson. She's amazing. And what's interesting, there's a gay character on the show, played by wonderful Doug Savant. And what's nice, he becomes like a father figure to my daughter.
Oh wow.
And it's a beautiful relationship. And
That
I
was
actually,
complicated.
Yeah.
I
You got everything what you asked
we
for.
got married.
Okay,
And
that's
nobody, well, there's many, it's
I
interesting
remember.
because many people said that this was the first show in those days
Right,
that
with the-
addressed the issue
With
that
the-
is not a comedy.
Right. Those. Yeah.
So nobody, even I didn't expect, like boxes full of letters saying, thank you, this is our lives, thank
Right.
you. And we were so surprised.
That's amazing. Yeah.
And then one of the producers said, you see, you got what you wanted.
There you go. Got it
So that was
complicated.
the way, but it was not expected. It was really nice. So we were on the same waves or something. It was really,
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
really, really beautiful.
Great
Yeah.
career, really
Yeah,
great career.
really,
we are
really
so
nice.
proud of you. And now,
And now,
Wow.
actually, which is nice. Now I have coming out another film. It's a Holocaust
Yeah.
movie,
Right,
Because
right.
it's the 70th anniversary of the end of the Second World War, and it's a film called All These Voices, and I play a Holocaust survivor. You probably won't recognize me. It's a
Congratulations.
beautiful
You know, the thing
story.
you still look beautiful.
It's a beautiful story. It's
Yeah.
really about 5 actors that survived the camps.
That's amazing. Yeah.
And they are trying to find themselves, on a spiritual level. So they go to the theater, and there's a lot of healing that takes place.
It's gonna be a beautiful movie.
It's a beautiful story. So I'm excited to get the opportunity to play, again, a character I've never played before.
Right.
And since now it's the year, the anniversary, there's another film that I would like to mention. It's called An Unknown Country, and actually I am here one of the producers. It's directed by Eva Zelik. She's an Emmy Award-winning director, beautiful, beautiful person that had the courage to tell her own story. It's about Jews from Central and Eastern Europe that escaped the Nazis and
very
escaped
touching,
to
yeah.
Ecuador.
Right.
And why I stood behind her is that, there's many war movies, many Holocaust movies,
Right.
but nobody ever made a film that addressed these issues, Jews in
Ecuador. Right. Never heard about it.
And we just finished it. It had a couple of screenings, and now it's going to be doing the festival. So it's called An Unknown Country. That's why it's
Wow.
called An Unknown
and
Country.
that what
Well,
our
actually,
show.
on that note, actually, when I came to America, my son was cast in doing the voiceover for the Kindertransport, which was the Academy Award-winning documentary on that train that went through Europe with
Yes.
all the children.
Yes.
And he was cast, and he read actually the letters that the children wrote back to their parents.
Wow.
So he's cast in that.
Oh, so now we know you got a
I don't
son.
even-
How old
Yes,
is he?
he's 21.
Whoa!
Like Natasha, that's beautiful. Okay, that's why we are watching Accent on TV, the best of Poland and Europe. We have very special guests. We have only 6 minutes left. We start, I think, start a little bit later today. And I see you holding
Mr.
saxophone.
Reinhardt is ready.
Oh, I cannot wait. We cannot wait.
No, no.
First
He's got to do it.
live-
Do it.
first
Do it now.
live
Do it. Do it
performance
now.
on Accent on.
Oh.
I want more.
Oh my
I want
God,
more. I want more.
man.
But we can
That's-
say we love you for that.
Mr.
We
Reinhardt!
love you for that. I know you will be back because you are recording more and more tracks, and I know that premiere need to happen here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's-
Definitely.
I know that also Beatka.
Beata will be back too.
Beata, you like to cook?
I do.
Yeah, well, I
I
saw
do.
your video on Pierogi.
I do, yeah. Since I have a son, it's very important to me, since he was born here in Los Angeles, to pass on our wonderful
Polish
traditions and
definitely.
culture.
Can I come for dinner?
And
Do you cook?
Reinhardt, any occasions. Yeah. Hey.
Do you like to cook? Are you cooking?
Reinhard, will you play saxophone for me?
Oh.
And for my son.
Oh,
with great
man.
pleasure. With great pleasure.
I'm gonna babysit your kids.
No, you're going to make chasto.
No, that's my wife.
Wife,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Come with your
Yeah,
wife,
that's
we'll have a
right.
party.
No, we leave you alone. I babysit the kid. I'll be okay. You
Okay,
know?
having said that, I love reading with my son. And one of the things that he was also introduced is to Wisława Szymborska,
Wow.
our Nobel Prize winning author.
Right.
Besides that, he goes to a Polish school here in Los Angeles.
Wow.
So I
Ah.
try to keep
the-
that up, since at home we speak English. It was very important to me that he learns Polish. And he actually, having said that, he is one of the journalists for Time magazine, a kid journalist,
Wow.
kid reporter
Wow,
for
that's
Time
This
for
guy
Kids.
steps in mom.
And
yeah.
actually, he interviewed Lech Wałęsa in Polish
Wow.
when he was 11
The story
years
is getting
old.
better and better about your kids.
So I'm
Holy
very
moly.
proud of him.
You gotta be really proud.
Very
yeah.
Next
proud
time
of
we
him.
need
I'm
to
just saying,
have your
yeah.
child here.
He
We'll
would
be
love to.
interviewing.
Yeah,
he,
we'll
he
love
would
to
love
do it.
that.
I will be bringing some young talents that I'm developing also when it comes
Yeah.
to singing and recording.
I'm just gonna pick up
songs.
some kids from the street and bring them.
Yeah,
Yes.
just yeah.
Speaking Polish.
Yeah, no.
And then I'm gonna bring my son.
Your
and
There you go.
He's gonna bring the violin.
Oh
There you
man,
go.
I mean, oh,
I don't know,
God.
we are in heaven.
That'd be great.
I know. I would love maybe a little. Remember, we have only 3 minutes, Mareczko. If you can a little bit play of you speaking, we are speaking words with Szymborska.
Okay,
yes,
sure.
our beautiful Nobel Prize
Winner, yeah.
poet.
Yes, yeah.
And you are
Composer?
reading
Oh, yeah.
her
That'd be awesome.
Stone.
Yeah.
Stone.
Oh,
Like
that's
1 minute.
beautiful. That's beautiful.
Because I really want to also
I
finish.
knock at the stone's front door. It's only me. Let me come in. I want to enter your insides, have a look around, breathe my fill of you. Go away, says the stone. I'm shut tight. Even if you break me to pieces, we'll all still be closed. You can grind us to sand. We still won't let you in. I knock at the stone's front door. It's only me. Let me come in. I've come out of pure curiosity. Only life can quench it. I mean to stroll through your palace, then go calling on a leaf, a drop of water. I don't have much time. My mortality should touch you.
We have to be
Yeah,
afraid.
yeah.
But that's good. It's like a shadow of your
Sounds
voice.
like-
But we
Yeah, I
will
was
leave.
like,
But anyway,
whoa.
clumsy.
We have only
Something
2 minutes
happened.
left,
But
actually.
I'll
So
quickly say that was a live performance at the
That's
Hammer
beautiful
Museum.
And you are
performance.
still speaking.
And
Watching the
But you are
vellum
speaking
pages
of
glide
Catherine,
on
I think.
invisible currents. Hover in the air, Yes.
Is it
So
Catherine?
you have
It's
two
another
channels.
track.
You're being very creative.
I'm
You
trying
need
to
to
like
do a
mix it
remix.
up here.
Yeah,
That's okay. This
And
is
it's
a
like
live,
really-
live
by
show.
Okay.
Bachi.
I'm telling you, it's all live. We gotta finish anyway.
Got 1
So-
minute. Reinhold, thank you so much, Beata. Thank you so much. Marek Bacik, we are all learning. That's a good remix.
That's
And
it.
that one.
I mixed it up really good today.
TV. Best of Poland and Europe. Right here on LA Talk Radio.
I like that.
That's the best.
That's a very good mix. The best of Poland and
Yeah,
Europe on
we done.
Excellent TV with host Ilona Europa, Marek Bacik,
Reinhardt
We
and
love
Beata
you.
today.
Beata, we
Beata!
love you. See you soon. Next Monday, video channel from 7 till 8. Thank you.
I got your voices. I got everything here going. We done anyway.
Thank you so
Oh, that's
much.
awesome.
Thank you.
Oh my God, I pressed too many